Hello guys, in this tutorial I will make a website using Compose and then publish it to GitHub. So as you can see, this is a quite responsive website, and because this is a Compose website you can design however you want. So there is all kind of possibilities. So as you can see, this is the kmpjetbrain.org website. So we are supposed to have a starter project template project from here for Kotlin Multiplatform, but the web is still missing because it's not quite ready. So we need to create this web target for ourselves from scratch. So at first we need to know that the latest Kotlin version is 1920 and Compose Multiplatform version uh, 1.5.10. so we're going to use these two version. And for libraries, I won't be using any libraries in this project, but you can use any Kotlin multi-platform library that has support for JavaScript target. We can use them in our project because our project is multi-platform and target JavaScript. So to get started, we need to create a new empty project and then create a new file called setting.gradle.kts, because this file is the starting point for all the Gradle project, and then give it a root project.name. So this is the project name, and then add the repositories for plugin and then the dependencies. So all our plugin and dependency will look for this source. So we need to add them in our setting.gradle, and then we need to add this build.gradle.kts file. So this is not a multi-module project, so we are gonna apply all this plugin here. So if it were a multi-module project, then it would be this apply.false, but this is a single module project, so I'm gonna apply all these plugins in this module. So after adding these two, we'll need to add our target. So as you can see, there is all sort of target is available: JavaScript, iOS, Android target, JVM. So we're going to use this JavaScript target only. So and then we're going to call this binary.executable. It will generate JavaScript code from our Kotlin code, and then we need to add the source set. So this source set will be the same name as this directory or JS main. So we need to create this JS main by getting, and we can then add our dependencies in this block, and all these dependencies will be available in the JS main directory. To get started, I am creating a main function in our source directory for JavaScript main, and just run a simple JS function. It has the ability to run any JavaScript code from Kotlin. So at first, after we run this project directly right now, so we're gonna see some error, and we're gonna see a lot of error after that, and we're gonna fix one by one. So this particular error is because we applied JetBrains Compose library but did not implement any of the Compose libraries. So after adding runtime, this error is gone. Now it fixed, and but we're gonna see all our generated code. So this is the root directory, but it's kind of like an FTP server right now, and you can see this portfolio.js. This is the code that we written in Kotlin and is generated in JavaScript. So to fix that, we need to add this index.html in our resource directory, and this is the entry point for our web app. So I'm just gonna add this h1 tag to see if it's working or not. So this h1 tag will be shown if this index.html is working properly. After running this project, we can see that this hello Kotlin is showing properly, and it's from our project index.html file. So you can see the source code is also very simple, but we need to add our project here. So for that, we need to add this script This script comes from our JS main, and it's the same name as our project, but you can set this name in your Gradle. But if you don't change anything, then it will be the exact name as your project and then .js. So this file is also you can confirm it in this directory, build directory, and you can see this portfolio youtube.js. It comes from our project, and after we run this time we'll be able to see this javascript code, but it's just working our JS target. This is not yet a compose app, so we need to add this compose view in our main function. So for that, at first we need to add our all the dependencies that JetBrains Compose needed. So but one of them is experimental, this resource, so we need an annotation for that. So if we try to build these apps right now, it will throw an error. So we are using JS canvas because all these JetBrains apps draw on a single canvas. So we need to add this Gradle properties file and add these values for JavaScript canvas because it's still experimental. So just copy paste the line that it requires. This canvas based window, it's the bridge between our normal function and JetBrains Compose in JavaScript. So it's received a title, it will be our website title, and inside this we'll be able to use any JetBrains Compose, or it's similar to Compose, but it's some difference. So we just create a simple button, composable button, and it's experimental, so add this annotation too, but it's not actually completed. We'll see some of the errors and we'll fix them one by one, but so this is the very first error. It's about this yarn lock. So if we use JS main, we'll see this error quite frequently. We need to use this yarn upgrade Gradle task to fix that. So after running this, you can see this view button is not yet shown in our website because to draw anything in our website we need a canvas, and in our index.html we need to create this canvas and give it an ID, and after that our compose based window received a canvas element ID, so we need to provide this ID too. After that you can see that Kotlin portfolio, this title is shown but the button is still not working. So to fix that we need to add this iskiku.js file in our index.html. This file is responsible for drawing all this canvas. It comes from JetBrains Compose plugin. So after that if we run this project again, it will still fail because we need to wait for our JavaScript file to load. So for this we need to add this onWasm ready function in our main function, so it will wait for all our JavaScript to load properly. And we also need to add one more line in our build.gradle file. It's compose.experimental, and inside this block we need to pass this web.application. So without this line our compose view won't work, so we need to add this. It's mandatory for right now. So after running this project we'll see that our compose is working on a website perfectly. So you can design however you like using compose. So it's quite flexible. If you are good with compose you can design anything. So in my project I just designed this simple portfolio like website in JetBrains Compose, and it's responsible too. So I will show how we can publish or host this project in any hosting site. So In this example, I will host this in GitHub because it's free, and for a simple portfolio it's the best solution. So for to get started, we need to add this distribution and give it a directory. So all our generated file that's ready to distribute, upload in hosting site will be in this directory. So we need to run this JS browser distribution Gradle task, and it will create this directory, and there you can see all this file. So in your GitHub, create a new repository with your username .github.io. So GitHub provide this domain name for every user in GitHub, so you can host static website there and then upload your file in this repository. So all this file. So as you can see, we cannot upload all the file and folder altogether, so we need to upload all the file first and then create the folder and upload them later. So the easiest way to use Git, so just make your output directory Git and set the origin as the GitHub repository, and then just push all your output file in Git repository. So after uploading, don't forget to commit the changes. So after committing, you need to wait for some time. So I'm uploading a complete design I make with Jetpack Compose. So in the next video I will show you how I did that. So if you want to know how to design this website, then wait for the next video. But in this video I'm just showing how to host the website. So after uploading in any browser, you type the repository name you got. So in my case, nasir09.github.io, and this canvas based website is quite slow because it had to load first and then draw the canvas. So if you want a fast approach, I will make a video about Cobweb that generate just HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So this one is fast, but the compose option is slow, but it's good for application type website. So as you can see, our website is loaded from internet and it's free hosting type. So but you cannot do more thing in this, but if, as a portfolio website, it will be great. So thank you for watching. See you next.